How did that happen?
Join the fight with no countdown.
Hello everyone, it's NCD, your elite older gamer, and yeah, we did quite the coveted milestone of 1,000 subscribers. And I don't want this to be just your cliche thank you video that everyone does, although they should. I don't want it to be that, but it is partly that. But you know I never do hooks. Please stay to the end of the video. Look, I don't care about views. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But in all seriousness, I do have a section at the end of this video where I'm considering some massive changes. And I'd really like your feedback and comments on whether I'd do them or not, because they're quite the change and quite the risk. But I'll come on to that. So I've got this video in kind of 3 sections: the moving forward bit at the end and the ask of everyone who watches this about some feedback. The middle bit, retrospective, why we're here and you know what we've done. And then firstly, let's get into it. Just a massive thank you to everyone who subscribed to this channel. It's genuinely appreciated beyond belief. And it's not just a cliche thanks, it's from in there. Like, I never expected it to get like this. I never expected, you know, although we're not exactly at a mill, this is amazing. This is amazing to me. And I don't take any single one of any subscribers for granted. It's incredible. Thank you so much, everyone. I genuinely really mean that. It's absolutely made mine and my kids' week, year, whatever you want to call it. It's amazing. And as well as that thank you, I thought it would be nice while we're here, if you're interested in this kind of thing, it is a bit of a different vibe today. On a retrospective, like, why am I here and what I've been doing along the way? Well, I apologise if I'm regurgitating some of the things some of you might have heard before, referenced in certain videos, but I know not everybody watches every single video. So, you know, just my kind of thoughts. I took a break from gaming for years, you know, approaching a decade. And this isn't egotistical, arrogant, whatever. It's not, it really isn't. But when I was younger, I was a full-on geek. I mean, I still am a geek. Look at the background. You know there's geek mode going on. But I'm talking full-on. And I felt like at the time, almost any game I get into, I can get really good at, like elite levels good. And I just had this natural inner ability to play games well, I felt like, on nearly everything. Yeah, you know, I just got, I can play this and I'll dedicate and I'll get good. It's not hard. You just learn a system and then you're good on it. And that's what was happening to me when I was younger. And I did a lot of insane feats when I was younger. Certain world records. Again, this isn't shtick, banter. This is genuine. Xbox Live, some of you would have heard before. I came second in the European League on a Mortal Kombat, was ranked number 1 on free game modes for ages, till the game closed. But that's because I was a full-on geek who locked himself away. And we're talking grinding. You want to talk about grinding? Ridiculous. I'd lock myself away for hours in a practice room on a dummy. So take Mortal Kombat. I would literally sit in like a pro, without being a pro, on games for hours on my own in a practice room and not get bored. That was one of my main things. Most people get, boss, it's boring after 10 minutes playing a dummy. Not me. Combos over and over and over again. And I loved it. And I was damn good at some games, especially. And then I quit gaming because career came along. You know, this isn't my job. I do have a full-time job. Family, children and all that. Gaming had to go. End of. Although the Xbox was just collecting dust in the background at the time. And then No Camp Son came along as the older one and got me back into gaming. And he was like, Dad, you're so garbage at Fortnite. What are you on about? I was a really good gamer back in the day. Gave him a lot more layers. Watch my favourite 10, games ever video if you really want some context into what I did in my childhood gaming. But anyway, I was like, nah, I used to be really good. No, you didn't. You were garbage. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to prove. I'm going to start gaming again. And I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm going to build a YouTube channel. And I'm going to produce epic moments. That was the aim, to kind of book stamp things, timestamp things and go, see, told you, your dad's pretty cool. He's all right at games, And that's what we were doing. And the channel had no real plan or direction. And if you look back, look at the first video. It's the same room. It's the same gaming setup, essentially. It just looks god awful. I was using like a literally £10 webcam, a mic that was like £10, and just thought, hey, the moments will carry it. No, they don't. Right? You have to put some effort into editing and stuff. You have to put a little bit in. It was all over the place. I'd flip from one thing to another. But I was overall enjoying it. Improving my knowledge at modern stuff, modern games, and retro gaming now and then. I'd still retro game for real, you know. I did a video on Sensible World of Soccer where I said I'm the best in the world because I genuinely believe I am, or was, or am, whichever way you want to look at it. And then people would comment, like, you know, they started getting traction a little bit. And then I was like playing rocket racing on Fortnite for No Camp Son, and I just start posting stuff. And I said before, some pros in that world said, you must be an Unreal rank, which is really hard to get to. And you must be up there with like pro level. Do you want to join these Discords? And I just was like, nah, you're all right. So I didn't look at it, but I was like, it's gaining some traction in this stuff. I must be quite good at this game. And then I got invited to Shana Razza Cup. Subliminal VCR, shout out to you, brother, always. Got me in there through WrestleFest. He picked up one of my WrestleFest videos. And then I like found my direction on YouTube. I was like, do you know what? I'm going to have loads of areas. We've gone into helpout videos. We've gone into, is it any good series? Reviewing games. I love reviewing games, you know. Just have a go at them and give my opinion. You might agree, you might disagree. You might be in the middle. Doesn't matter. I'm just giving my opinion. Like doing that, just giving my spin on things. And then obviously gameplay. You know I'm a competitive soul, some of you. And then Shana Razza Cup, obviously. Shout out to Razza. Amazing, that cup. Things like that. Challenges, especially in the retro world. Love it. And then all of a sudden, the standard and I think the entertainment aspect started to increase, I feel like. The approach, the standard of video started to improve. The direction, everything started to just get better. And feedback would suggest some people really like some of the stuff that I've done, did. You know, some of the epic moments. I mean, if you go through the channel, you know, all these nicknames, Clutch God, Elite Older Gamer, you know, I got a gaming setup hacks video coming out soon, right? And you'll see this guy's got his own mouse mat and next. Yeah, if you don't believe your own gimmick, nobody will believe your gimmick. You got to believe your own hype. You got to believe in yourself, no one else will. Like a wrestler. If you don't believe your own gimmick, nobody else will, right? But all tongue in cheek. But, you know, I was like, I'm really enjoying this journey. It's really good. I've met some amazing people. Although through here, still have some people with like-minded people like you with similar interests. I didn't know all these communities existed till I got on YouTube. And now I'm in them. And I'm absolutely loving it. And I've proved to a heavy, heavy degree, No Camp Son started to go, you're really good, aren't you, at games? Yeah. I told you at day one that I could do some epic stuff. I just can't play that much anymore because I have a job. And I have yous to look after. So, you know, it's been amazing. Thank you so much. I've absolutely loved the journey. But now we're going to the point where we move forwards and what we're going to do. What we're going to do. Wow. Here's the thing. I need more of a stable structure. Because although it's madness, this guy could drop a video any day. It's just random, ad hoc. I've got an idea, I'll put it out. I'm going to move to a more stable structure. And I'm going to commit to it for a bit. And it's probably 2 long form videos of decent content a week. Perhaps a Monday and a Friday. And I've really enjoyed streaming. I'm going to continue to do streaming. If you see this logo and my face is not on the thumbnail, that means it's a live stream. That means I probably won't be in it at the moment. I might move to camera and stuff. But at the moment, I just do it late at night. UK time, between 10 p.m, half 10 p.m-ish, up until half 11, midnight. I'm a night owl anyway. But I always said this YouTube and gaming would never be a detriment to my kids. So I'll wait till they're all asleep, you know, because I'm not going to do stuff in here and send them packing down now. You play your stuff and I'll do my own videos. No, this comes after them. So that's why I'm going to be so late online. But I'm probably going to stream 3 days a week because we've had some real success and real community support. We're playing SNK versus Capcom at the moment. I'm drilling in on that. I think we're up to 20, ranked 20, Xbox World. I'm loving it. You know, the old skills are coming back and I'm having fun doing it. It's a new experience for me that I'm really enjoying. So I'm going to commit to 2 long form videos and perhaps 3 day streaming a week. So if you see the live streaming icon, you know what that video is. Don't click it if it's not for you. Don't worry about it. I'm not stressed about views and that. Don't worry about it. You know, it is what it is. Too old to be a massive YouTuber these days. You know what I mean? I should have started this 10 years ago before the watch hours come around and all that for monetization. Would have been all right by now. But anyway, we are where we are. But now where do I need your help? Wow. I need your help because, believe it or not, there is another No Cam Dad, right, from America. Now, although it's not an issue, because most of you might not even know, because you just subscribe to the person you catch a video of, don't you? But I think he's actually quit now. You know, I was looking at it the other day, and I think we started about the same time. I genuinely can't remember. We both probably took inspiration from the same place, and you end up where you end up with. There's loads of channels with a similar name, isn't there? Come on, YouTube's ridiculous how many people are on it. But I was considering a rebrand, considering it. And this is where I'm open to comments. So we've got basically, leave it as it is, change it to NCD Gaming. So you still keep the No Cam Dad, but you just change the initials. And NCD is a lot easier to remember, isn't it? Or go all in on the gimmick and put the Elite Older Gamer. Right? That's where I'm at. That's what I'm thinking. Do I do a rebrand? And what do you think? And then obviously I let everybody know, because they'll be like, who's this guy? But most of you out there hopefully will know. I'll put it in enough videos about the Elite Older Gamer. But anyway, those are the options I was considering. I'm open to feedback. This is genuine. This isn't just a keep you on the video, I want more comments. I'm genuinely considering changing the name. NCD, leave as it is, Elite Older Gamer. Okay? What's your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Regarding the future, I'm going to keep going. Because we have done some, you know, outrageous things, I think, since I've come onto YouTube in the gaming world. We have done some, you know, Golden Axe run. I completed that without losing a life. Madness things, you know. Flicky completed that without losing a life. Absolute madness. Oh, videos, another one. No one ever watched this because it was quite new. Victory Royale using Captain America's shield only. From the very start to the end. That video is epic. Nobody watched it. It's insane. No guns, a cap shield. Had to do it. One. Check that one out. That video is insane. Some of these views, tell ya, people should be going, this guy's crazy. Anyway, but I'm actually absolutely loving the ride. Thank you so much to finish this video. I know it's been a long ass, you know, rambling vlog. But hey, it's nice to have a change of pace now and then and do something a bit different off the cuff, which this certainly was. You know what to do? Never forget.
Join the fight with no cam dad.
Take care. Bye-bye.